Christmas Eve. The house smelled like cinnamon and pine needles. And I was kneeling on the floor, holding my best friend for the last time. His name was Blitzen. 10.5 years. 10.5 years of morning walks, of stolen socks, of him waiting by the door every single day like I was the most important thing in the universe. And maybe to him, I was. In July, we got the news. Rhabdomyosarcoma. A word I had to ask the vet to repeat 3 times. A word that meant my dog had an aggressive form of cancer, and that no amount of money, no surgery, no chemotherapy would guarantee us more time. But we tried anyway. Because when you love something that much, you don't calculate the odds. We did surgery. You just fight. We did chemo. We did everything the doctors said and some things they warned us might not work. And you know what? Blitzen didn't care about any of it. He didn't know he was sick. He just knew that I was there, and that was enough for him. That's the thing about dogs. They don't count their days. They don't bargain with the universe for more time. They just love you, completely, until they can't anymore. If these were going to be his last months, I wasn't going to spend them waiting in hospital rooms. I was going to give him everything. Every park he ever loved. Every human food he ever begged for. Every car ride with the windows down and his ears flapping in the wind. Because Blitzen loved car rides more than anything. He didn't care where we were going. He just loved the journey. Something that changed everything. I had spent 10 years telling him to wait. Wait for dinner. Wait by the door. Wait until I get home. His whole life was waiting for me. So for his last months, I decided. No more waiting. It was finally his turn. The first place we went was Big Sur. If you've never been, imagine driving through a dream. Ancient redwood trees so tall they block out the sky. Forests that have been standing since before humans had language. And there was Blitzen, in the back seat, nose pressed against the window, trying to take it all in. I don't know if dogs can feel awe. But that day, watching him stare up at those giant trees, I could swear he understood that he was seeing something bigger than himself. He ate bacon for the first time. Real bacon. Not the dog treats that smell like bacon. The real thing. And the look on his face, I wish I had recorded it. Pure, unfiltered joy. He got ice cream. He got pieces of my steak when we stopped at diners along the way. He got everything I had spent 10 years saying no to. And I realized, maybe I should have said yes more drives to nowhere. That was Blitzen's favorite thing. He didn't care about the destination. He just loved being in the car with me. Windows down. Wind in his fur. Going somewhere, anywhere, together. I think that's what dogs understand that we forget. The destination doesn't matter. But time the company does, because you're having the best days of your life. By December, things started to change. At first, it was small things. He would take longer to get up in the morning. He would leave food in his bowl, something he had never done in 10 years. Then, he stopped wanting to go outside. Blitzen, who used to sprint to the door at the sound of his leash. Blitzen, who would cry if I took too long to put my shoes on. That Blitzen started looking at the door and then looking away. Fail him. The back ones first. I would watch him try to stand, and his body just wouldn't cooperate. But his eyes were still the same. Still looking at me like I was his whole world. Still trusting me to make everything okay. And that was the hardest part. Because I knew I couldn't. The hardest conversation I've ever had wasn't with a doctor. It wasn't with a boss or a stranger. It was with my wife. Sitting at the kitchen table, both of us knowing what we had to say but neither wanting to say it first. Blitzen was lying in the corner. Breathing, but barely. And we both knew. We knew it was loved an animal don't understand. They think putting a pet down is giving up. But it's not. It's the opposite. It's choosing their peace over your pain. It's saying I love you enough to let you go, even though it will break me. Blitzen couldn't eat anymore. He couldn't walk. He couldn't do any of the things that made him Blitzen. Keeping him alive would have been for us. Letting him go was for him. The tree was lit. There were presents underneath that he would never get to tear open. I lay down on the floor next to him. Just the two of us. And I told him everything. I told him he was the best dog I ever had. I told him thank you for waiting for me every single day. I told him it was okay to stop waiting now. I didn't want his last memory to be a cold clinic. I wanted it to be here. Home. With the smells he knew. With the people he loved. I held him until the very end. And when he was gone, the house didn't feel like home anymore. It just felt empty. That grief is just love with nowhere to go. I think about that a lot. Because the pain I feel isn't a curse. It's a mirror. It reflects exactly how deep my love went. And my love for Blitzen was infinite. So yes, it hurts. It hurts more than I thought anything could hurt. But I wouldn't trade a single day with him to make the pain go away. Rainbow Bridge. That place where our pets wait for us. Where Blitzen is young again. Running through fields without pain. Eating all the bacon he wants. And waiting. Not because I told him to. But because he wants to. Because that's what he always did. He waited for me. And one day, when it's my turn to cross that bridge, I know he'll be there. Tail wagging. Ready for one more car ride to nowhere. To everyone who has ever lost a pet. I see you. The empty bed. The leash you can't throw away. The sound of nails on the floor that you still hear sometimes. Your grief is valid. Your love was real. And wherever they are now, they know. They always knew.